Hi everybody, welcome. It's good to see you. It's good to be seen. So this is going to be a favorites video, but there's going to be kind of a theme because these are products that I have been using and loving over the last 2 months while I have been dealing with an allergic reaction and sensitivity in my skin. And so these are things that I have been able to use that have either calmed things down and helped me to sort of get through this particular allergic, whatever it is, challenge that I've been dealing with. So I've got a little bit of everything, a little skincare, a little makeup, one really random product, but I think you're gonna love it, and a couple of supplements. So let's dive in. First up is the foundation that I've been using. The only foundation that I will put on my skin right now is from Alima Pure, and it's their Satin Matte Mineral Foundation. This is very pure. It's basically minerals, and there's only 4, and bismuth oxychloride, I believe, is not one of them. It's not in here. This is very, very pure. It has comes in 45 different shades, so there's actually like a couple of shades that are good color match for me. And as long as my skin continues to react to things that touch it, this is going to be the only foundation that I will be using. And the Satin Matte is my favorite finish. This is buildable. You can go from sheer to medium coverage. I have a video, where is it? Somewhere that I will show you how I use mineral makeup, and I believe I demo how to get this to build in that video. But I'll find it and I will definitely link it for you if you're interested. It's reasonably priced, and it's just extremely pure and gentle, and as you can see, gives me decent coverage and looks really pretty on the skin. This also goes over very well on top of the Biossance sunscreen that I'm going to be talking about in a minute. And as a plus, because it's minerals, they don't go bad. They just go on and on and on forever, I guess. So yeah, so this is actually the second one of these that I have purchased in the 5-7 years I've been using this product. So there you go. Oh, and for those of you who may not know, I've been putting up 2 videos a week for this past month, and the last one was my garden video, what I've been planting for the fall. In that video, I show you how I went from this to this, and finally to this. And I said I would update you if I added to it, and I did. I went back to the garden center, and they didn't have kale, which I was looking for, but they did have radishes. So I have added radishes to my planting this year. I'll put that video up in the cards so that if you want to see it, if you missed it, you can find it up there. So, a few weeks back, I did a video of oil cleansing, which you guys loved, so thank you very much for watching that. And I featured this product. This is the Best Skin Ever cleanser from Living Libations in the sea buckthorn formula. This is not only a great oil cleanser, but the reason I'm talking about it again today is because I have also been using this as my nighttime moisturizer. The oils here are very rich, but they're not heavy. You've got sea buckthorn, tamanu oil in here, jojoba oil, and a little coconut oil. And a lot of times, I know if you're new to oil cleansing or just using oils in general, you might think that some of the heavier, richer oils feel suffocating on the skin, and that your skin can't breathe. This is not like that. This goes in, it definitely soaks into the skin. And the beautiful thing is that when I use it at night, I wake up in the morning with the softest skin ever. So maybe they should also call it Best Skin Ever and Soft Skin Ever, because yeah, it's definitely a well-rounded, do-it-all kind of product. The other oil that I have been using before actually I started on with the Living Libations is this one from Han. This is their restorative face oil. This, as you can see, even maybe you can see it in the bottle, is a very thin, lightweight, what I call a dry oil. Basically what that means is that it soaks immediately into the skin, it dries down, and although it may leave you with a bit of a glow, your skin is not greasy, it's not sticky, you can't feel it on the skin. I love it to give a little extra moisturization to the neck and décolleté area as well as around the eyes. It's just a really good overall oil. I'll show you quickly when I say that it's a thin consistency. That's what I mean. See the way that that just runs down the skin? And then it just immediately goes in, and at this point you can't, I can't feel it right now. As in fact, it's just a little bit of a glow that's left behind. Some of the incredible oils in here are jojoba oil, apricot, cloudberry, and plum seed oils. Those account for the lightweight, how light this oil is. There's also a little bit of sea buckthorn oil in here as well. So it's just a really well formulated product. It's a decent price point for the amount you're getting and for the quality of the oils that you're getting. The thinner viscosity of this works great under makeup, and you can use it day or night. And I did use this during the summer when it was a little more humid, and it was at night, and it was perfect for that. So if you are someone who has maybe oily skin, looking to dry, and you want to start helping your skin to normalize its oil production by using an oil, look into a dry oil. This one I highly recommend. So before we leave skincare altogether, I also want to briefly talk about the Biossance Squalane and Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. Yes, I've mentioned this before, but the reason I'm bringing it up now is that you can use this as a moisturizer. It's the squalane in here that makes this such a creamy, lotiony, beautiful moisturizer for the skin, and that's how I've been using it. I put on my serums and then I just go straight to this. I don't use another moisturizer before, and even though I miss my probiotic gel moisturizer from Biossance, because of the weather, the fact that it's been rather humid, this is all that I've really needed. This is lightweight. It leaves your skin hydrated with a lovely glow, but it's not greasy. When you touch your face, yes, it does leave you with that sort of dewy look, but when you touch it, it's dry. Your skin is dry. It leaves your skin smooth and ready for makeup, and it's reef safe. So all around, wonderful product from Biossance. I love a good fragrance, and I have one for you that I can actually apply to my skin, and I don't react to it. It is from a company called Heretic Parfum. It's their Dirty Vanilla. This is available exclusively on a website called Citrine Beauty Bar. Citrine is an online natural beauty product retailer. And I ordered this bottle based on the description. And also, I think there was something wrong with the website that day between you and me and the fence post. I ended up only paying to have this shipped. So I think I spent less than $15 for this big bottle of perfume, which normally costs a lot more than that. But anyway, yeah, I love the description of the notes in here. And I will give those to you quickly. They are cedar, coriander, whole wood at the top, vanilla in the heart, and this vanilla really cuts through and just warms and sweetens everything. Then there at the base, there's patchouli and sandalwood. The fragrance of this is absolutely sensual. It's spicy. It's really well. It's grounded. It reminds me of Pie, which is a men's cologne from Givenchy. Pie has a very similar sort of smoky, woodsy vanilla scent to it. And I love it, and I wore it when I lived in colder climates. But this has is a little more feminine. It's a little bit sweeter than that, and a hair lighter. It's also a really good dupe for the Organza en Dessence by Givenchy. That one is also very ambery and spicy and vanilla-y, and this is really, really close, except that this is a little bit lighter. So in a climate where I live now, this is perfectly appropriate for fall. So if you want to get that spicy, sultry, grounded sexuality, sensuality vibe going, this is so cool. And it lasts all day, on me anyway. Citrine sent out sends out just a tiny little tester so you can try it before you just, if you want to send it back, I guess you can without opening it. Yeah, the minute I tried it, I was like, pour this all over me. Yeah. It's just, it's the kind of thing that you wish you could get in a candle. Well, wishes sometimes do come true, because this is available in a candle as well, again, on Citrine's website. And as a bonus, it's 100% naturally derived, this fragrance. And the alcohol in here is derived from sugar cane, which is why I can spray it all over me and there's no problem with it. So, Heretic Parfum Dirty Vanilla, it's a keeper. And it's a dupe for the Givenchy Organza en Dessence. So one of the issues that has cropped up related to allergic response is tinnitus, ringing in the ears. And a couple of weeks ago, I talked about a product that I had purchased off of iHerb's website just on a whim, because it was supposed to solve your allergy problems, called Allergies. And you can hear I'm almost at the bottom, and I'll be getting another one, because taking this 2 times a day, sometimes 3, but religiously I take it 2 times a day, along with an herbal sort of hormone balancing program that I'm doing, enables me to put together 2-3 days of silence. Okay. Depending on, it's like sometimes the ringing crops up. When it does, it's mild, it's not too bad. But this has been working great. If I forget to take it, which I did a few days ago, I'll just be sitting and doing something, and then boom, the ringing will just start. So definitely I will get 2 of these in, and when I can, I will get 3 of them in. You take one an hour before a meal or 2 hours after a meal, preferably on an empty stomach. And so you can also take it, I guess, extra if you need it, which I have done when I found myself at night with the loud ringing and, hoping I can calm it before I go to sleep. Which brings me to, speaking of calming after I go to sleep, this is there was a viewer mentioned that chamomile tea can lower histamine levels, and I had just read the same thing on a health blog that I read, and so I bought this chamomile lemon tea from Numi. I've already put the box in the recycling, but I'll insert a picture of the box. But yeah, this is their organic herbal teas. This one is chamomile with lemon myrtle. Tastes delicious, very calming, like if I'm having it in the afternoon or something. But the beauty of this is that when I have this after dinner, my ears go radio silent. and they will stay quiet until I get up in the morning. So I'm able to sleep deeply, probably also because of the relaxing properties of chamomile tea. So if you haven't tried chamomile tea, just try it. I mean, if it's just to lower stress levels, to calm you down a little bit, just give it a try. It's really, really highly, highly recommend. And Numi is a company that I love because of the quality and the cleanliness of their products. And now the final item, which was sort of my surprise to myself for the last month. I received a little care package from a viewer, hi Sean, for my birthday, and this was in it. Let me get the name of this right, because this has got one of those names that go on forever. This is the Guard Your ID Security Stamp. And this is a little roller that you use to block out your personal information, like on address or any kind of documents. Around here, the rule in this house, not mine, but the rule is that no address or personal or anything like that goes into the recycling. So I have to tear off my, rip off any labels or whatever, and then put those through the shredder and then recycle the rest of the stuff. Well, this, I don't have to do that anymore. I just take this little, here. You just roll it like that, and it blocks out your personal information. Now, I have seen these before on Amazon, and not from this manufacturer, just this basic idea in general. And the reviews were always the same. It doesn't work, it doesn't work. Well, this works. It totally blocks out everything. Saves me so much time. I can just open it, zip across, and throw the letter into the recycling without having to worry about my personal information being compromised. So, this life-changing, time-saving, affordable. It's $13, $14, and it works, people. I'm telling you, it works. I'm done. All right, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. That would be really helpful, and I'd really appreciate it. If you want to subscribe and come back and see me, I'd love it. Love to see you again. And if you have any questions about anything that I talked about today, if I talked about something that you love, let me know. Or if it's something that you've been wanting to try, let me know. And otherwise, let me know what you're up to as we pass through fall and are slowly heading into winter, which yesterday 90 degrees here, today 88 degrees. I have the fan on, but okay, we'll take it because I know in some parts of the country it's below freezing, so we'll take it. I'm not complaining at all. So everybody, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna wish you a wonderful day and a wonderful week. I want you to take good care of yourselves, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.